love one another. Actually, there is a Bible story I really like, which really demonstrates love. It's found in Luke 15, 11 to 32. Jesus told a story about a man who had 2 sons. The youngest one said to his dad, "Give me my share of your estate." So the dad divided up his property between his 2 sons. Not long after that, the youngest son got together all he had, set off to a distant country, and there wasted all his money on wild living. After he had spent everything, there was a severe famine in that whole country. He had no money left to buy food. He was very, very hungry. So hungry, he got a job feeding pigs. He was still so hungry, he wanted to fill his stomach with the pig's food. He had time to think, and he remembered what it was like back at his home, where even his father's servants had food to spare. So he decided to go home and ask his dad for a job as a servant. So he got up and he headed back home. The dad really loved his son. He really missed him. Every day he went out, hoping and praying that this boy would come home. On this particular day, even though the sun was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion for him. He ran to his son, threw his arms around him, and kissed him. The son said to him, "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son." But the father said to his servants, "Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. We will have a feast and celebrate. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now he's found." So they began to celebrate. That dad sure had a deep love for his son. Jesus has that deep love for us. And that love is one of the fruits of the Spirit that we have been talking about.
Thanks for telling us that story, Dad.
Yeah, thanks, Dad. Even though that son made some poor choices, the dad never gave up on him. He kept loving him.
And you know, kids, it is that deep love, Jesus' love, that can shine through us and impact the way we deal with and treat those around us. Never stop showing love to others, because even those who make poor choices, like the son in the story, really need to know, understand, and experience Jesus' love.
Yes, kids, in all your dealings with others, always remember to show love.
Shane, I know I haven't always shown it, but I do love you, and I'm glad that you are my brother.
Thanks, Callie. I love you too. I am glad that you are my sister, and I will try to do better in how I treat you too. That story is often referred to as the story of the prodigal son. I love the verse in the Bible, 1 Corinthians 13:4. Our love is patient and kind. Our love is not jealous or boastful or proud. How do you treat the people around you? Do you let Jesus' love shine out through you in all that you do? I'm Arnie from Arnie's Shack, and you have been listening to Bible Buddies. Our time is up for today, but I will look forward to catching up with all of you again next time. So take care, stay safe, and God bless.
Learn about our wonderful God each day.
Stop and learn. Hey, stop.